So I'm first moisturizing my lips with Carmex. We're going to be putting a lot of products on there, so you want to make sure they're moisturized. Then I'm just priming my eyes with my Tarte Shape Tape and just rubbing that in with my ring finger. So for this look, we're going to be using the Morphe 350 palette, and I'm just taking that light shade and setting that concealer. Next, taking this orange shade and using that as a transition in my crease. We're going to be doing a cut crease today, so I'm placing this a bit higher on the eye so we can see it once we put the glitter on the cut crease. Now I'm picking up this reddish brown shade, and I'm just using that in the crease to darken it up a bit, and we're not going to put this as high as the orange shade. Now taking a clean brush, we're just going to be blending the two shades together. Once again, picking up more of that orange shade that we used in our crease earlier and just blending the two shades together. Now I'm picking up this really deep red brown, and we're just placing that in the outer corner, and then we're going to blend that out with a clean blending brush. Now picking up the Tarte Shape Tape once again, we're going to just be cutting our crease with this. For this, I would recommend just using a flat eyeshadow brush. That's what worked the best for me, and I think it'll work pretty good for you guys too. Now we're going to be prepping for glitter, and we're using the NYX Glitter Glue Primer to prime our eyes so the glitter will stick and will go on evenly. With a flat shader brush, we're going to be picking up the NYX Loose Glitter in the shade Purple, and we're going to be packing that on the lid where we cut our crease with the concealer and then primed it with the glitter glue. Really make sure to cover every area on your eye that you cut your crease with, because you don't want to leave any gaps or missing spaces. Then now we're just picking up that shade we put in our crease earlier, the darker color, and we're just blending everything out. And we're also using the lighter orange shade that we used to transition. Next, we're picking up the Stilia Stay All Day liquid liner in the shade Black, and we're just creating a very dramatic wing. Big fluffy brush, you just want to sweep away any excess glitter that got on your face so it's not underneath your foundation and doesn't look really shitty. Now using the Modela eyeliner in Black, we're just going to be putting this on our waterline and our tight line. For falsies, I'm using Frightening Lashes in Mesmerizing, and I put those on off camera. Once again, you just want to sweep all that glitter off your face, and then I'm priming with Smashbox Photo Finish Primer in the color correcting blend, the green one, because we want our face to be very white and have no redness. Then using the Tarte Clay Stick in light beige, I'm using that as foundation and blending that with a dense brush. Then using our Tarte Shape Tape in Fair, we're going to be putting that on the high points of our face and highlighting and blending that in with a beauty blender. I'm using a really light concealer because I really wanted to make this face look a lot more pale than what I actually am. Then we're setting that with the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in Translucent. Next, we're going to be putting the shadows that we put in our crease on our lower lash line. With a smaller angled brush, I'm going to be picking up the shade we put in the outer corner and putting that really close to the lower lash line. Now using the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in Black, we're just going to be putting that on our lower lashes and also blending our falsies with our natural lashes. To prep for all the teeth and everything we're going to be drawing on our face, I'm just using some more of that Tarte concealer to just completely white out my lips, because you do not want to see any pink showing through. It'll kind of just mess up the whole look. Also, I found that using my finger really worked the best to get the best coverage on my lips. Now taking Hoola Bronzer, we're just going to be chiseling out our cheeks a lot, and when I mean a lot, girl. Like, you really need to look sunken in, and do not be afraid to be heavy-handed with this stuff. You're trying to look like a skull. You're not going for a natural look. So definitely use a really heavy hand for this part. Taking a fluffy brush, I will just be blending that because we are going to add more colors to this. With this small little brush, I'm taking the shade Black Truffle from the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, and we're just using this to chisel out our cheeks even more to give us that really sunken in skeleton-like look. Picking up some more Hoola Bronzer, we're just going to be blending the two shades together, once again, just to make them look really blended and to not have any harsh edges or lines. You want this to look as natural, I guess, as possible. This isn't going to necessarily look natural because you're putting black shadow on your face, and we're obviously have skin and we're not skeletons, but you just want to make sure it's blended. Then taking the NYX Epic Liner in black, I'm just going to be creating lines on my lips to act as the teeth. This is going to start out the shape as the teeth, but we're going to fix them a lot better and make them more teeth-like. Also, on your smile lines, you just want to create some lines to create the jaw. Now, this whole mouth part is extremely tedious, and I felt like it took forever, but it is worth it in the end, and it looks really good. So just have patience, and I promise it'll come out great. Using E.L.F's cream liner, we're just filling in the middle of our lips because, like I said, we don't want to see any pink from our lips at all. Using whatever excess cream liner we have left on that little brush, we're just going to kind of be shading in the teeth and rounding them out a little bit. You can do this as predominant or as light as you want to, but I definitely went in lighter. Also on the top, I kind of created little triangles at the bottom of the lines because that really helps to round out the lines and make it more tooth-like. Picking up some more of that Hoola Bronzer, we're just going to be putting that in between the teeth just to give them more dimension. And then I'm going to be taking a white cream face paint and just filling in each tooth. This part literally takes forever, but this gave the teeth a great effect and it made it look so much more real. Also, you really want to try and feather out the teeth at the bottom and just kind of make it fade because it really makes it look more like a tooth. Once again, we're taking that eyeliner and we are just rounding out the black lines that we created earlier, and we're also just making them darker so they stand out more because when you go over with the white, you're going to get it on the black lines a lot. Then once again, taking that eyeliner, we're going to just be creating this shape on our nose to make it look like we have a hollowed out skull nose. And then I'm filling that in with the E.L.F cream liner once again. Using that liquid liner once again, we're just going to be sharpening up the edges on our nose. And then we're picking up some more Hoola Bronzer and just creating some more depth in the teeth to make it look more realistic. Then I'm going to be taking some of that Hoola Bronzer and just kind of making my nose and my eye sockets look a lot more sunken in and just blending that out. Next, I'm taking some of that cream white face paint and I'm just putting that on the high points of my cheekbones. I really wanted to make that area stand out and give it some contrast compared to the dark contour we have going on. Then over top of that, I'm going to be taking the Nicole Guierro highlighting palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills and using the shade It's Lit. I'm picking up some more bronzer to just blend that in so the highlight isn't too harsh. Alrighty guys, so I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you guys have any requests on some future videos, please leave those in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see when I upload next.